Yo, mic working? One sec. Okay, cool. I had it on a crazy threshold before when I was recording sounds a while ago. I was making the sound. That. So, what's the update? I'm adding parry reposting. So really just the riposte to the parry game, which I guess is just gonna be called parry this. So the idea is the attack's coming down, you parry it, and in this game you don't just attack. You parry to deal damage to the enemy. But initially I was thinking I parry a strike and like some phantom damage appears on the guy. But I would kind of like to implement actual sword strikes on an enemy. That would be cool. Like the animations trigger from you, your guys attacking, but all you did was parry. So if a boss was coming and he had this big smash attack and you parried him upwards and it was a big like critical attack, or maybe randomness, but I think because it's a critical attack and he's vulnerable right then, you parry and immediately go into counters that would make sense right after. I think that would be cool. Something that feels kind of like this game that'll come out at some point. So there's Fate Keeper. Then I need to look at some other shit later. Okay. So, like, hold. Wait, what did I want to do for these? I guess I was just showing what the animations look like. I think they look badass. Just trying to find where he was using the sword. Right here. I don't like charge up attacks because it's not realistic. These enemy animations are kind of trash. I kind of like the hesitance. Like after you attack, it waits for a little bit, but it's also not realistic. I mean, I guess if you're sitting there in a guarding type position, so maybe that's actually an incorrect. That might actually just be an incorrect statement. Wait one sec. Right here. So we probably go top right or something. Or, okay, straight through. And we sit there because maybe it doesn't feel like a good position. If my sword is here, it doesn't feel like a good spot. Like I have to come this way. I'm not really protecting myself. So I feel like you actually, especially here, sword is so far offline that any attacks coming in, I can't, like I have to come up. Some kind of fool's guard thingy, but from a different angle. It feels kind of awkward. Actually, I don't know. It feels crisp here. That feels nice. It feels crisp. So maybe there's some of that. Maybe we gamified something like that. I'm not sure. But the point would be you parry and then you go into a meaty attack and slash through the guy. So I went into Blender and then I created, or I'll just show you what it looks like right now. Right now it's shit, but everything I make is going to be shit, is what it is. Right? See? No footstep sounds. We parry up. And right now that attack is way too quick. I need to update these animations, but technically, if I look up and I parry to the left or to the right or down, see we have the 4 parries. Oh, and they're also first person animations now, so your hands are right in front of your face. Meanwhile, the enemy's using a third person animation because you wouldn't actually hold the sword in front of your fucking face. But see, I parry and then immediately it's a downward slash, but it's too fast. See, I can't even land it right now. I'm actually still missing it. Really? Okay, I'll try the left. That one's better. The left is a parry to the left, and then you cut down from the top left side. I think. I thought he ran out of navigation area. I could parry down. I don't remember. I think that's. Yo. I actually don't know. I think we're at the end of his navigation area. No, definitely not. I actually don't know. Not sure. Back to this full screen. So I'll parry to the left if I can fucking land it. Yeah, so that's one hit. Try to the right. So to the right, come in the horizontal slash. I feel like camera's too tall. I almost feel like the camera needs to be lower. Like there's so much or that people are too short. I'm not sure what this feels like. It feels like maybe just the enemy is too short, even though the same height. I'm not sure. I don't really know how to remedy that yet. But if I parry down, then he stabs straight out. Thrusts right down. Really? That one didn't even... Oh, because maybe I wasn't... Or... Maybe... I'm not actually sure. See, so that's the point. You attack and then you parry. Right now, I took the last frame of the parry, and from there you go into the attack. But the problem is, it's so fast. It's way too fast. And actually, honestly, I actually could just slow them down, but I don't want the swings to be so damn slow. So maybe I'll test that first just to see if that's what I want. And then maybe I'll just add some delay at the beginning of the animation. Like maybe, well, slowing might actually be the thing, but maybe I just need a little bit of weight in the beginning. So it's parry, and I'm here for a second, and maybe I'm slowly going into the parry further, and then I come down. But I come down with the same speed that I currently do. But slower actually still might be better. Right now might be fast. Like the animations are like 15 frames. They're super short. A couple keyframes. So they look like this. So from first person, we're up here and then we come down like that. Then if we go and look at it, third person, it's really fast. I mean, technically this one has more length to it than the others. Actually, no, I'm looking at the wrong animation. It does not. Okay. Gotta select the right thing. No, yeah, this is it. Parry up. Yeah. It's only 18. And technically the keyframe was at 12. This is all interpolated. I messed around with some things here to clean it up a little. So we're up in this guard, and then we're rotating to align the blade as we're coming down and striking. Yeah. Cutting. Boom. A little bit of follow through, and then it ends, and then we go back to normal. But it's just the transition is too immediate, so I need to. And I think it's because with directional parrying, it would be fine if we didn't have directional parrying. Parry and boom, it would be more okay. But because this is directional parrying, unlike Mordhau, for example, where in Mordhau gameplay, I don't have Mordhau, so I've just watched. We'll see the parrying. You don't actually have to look at where the weapon is coming at you. You can just right click. Your guy will like rotate his weapon, which looks okay in the game. Doesn't make sense in real life. But so we're doing a lot of looking around because you can change where your weapon is coming from because your torso rotates as you're looking around like this. You're changing actually the orientation of where the blade is, so you can completely change the angle. But see, the parry's there. He's not looking anywhere near. I think he was successful there. Yeah, see, he's not looking at where the actual... Well, that was... I guess if it doesn't matter where you're looking, then it just so happened that he was looking where the attack was there. But... So... I can't tell if he's looking at another angle to set up his immediate attack at the right, and it doesn't matter. He's actually looking there for the parry part. But... Let's meet this. So there he was, and maybe it actually depends, but I've seen that you don't have to look at the enemy's weapon. I think maybe there's a bonus to the parry or something like that, but this is actually uncommon. I haven't seen these videos, so maybe these guys are just better than people I've watched before. So far he's looking pretty close to where, but I guess, let's see. I thought there was correct. The blade is coming from here, so we would parry there. See there, he's not looking at where the blade would be. The blade would be swinging around here, right? I don't think the blade would ever be here. Maybe it's just because he missed and he was on cooldown from the attack just there. But the point is, in these other games, you parry, and then there's a bit of delay and your attack comes. Or you look over here, parry. Oh, Chivalry was the main example. I don't care about this one. Here, look at where the attack is. I think if we're not just fucking showing a tutorial. So here he was looking at where the blade was. Well, yeah, ish. The blade was kind of here at that time, right? So might just be a little delayed with the frames. There was a little, I mean, you're not parrying like exactly the right spot, probably. I mean, it probably still works, but I mean, it'd be ideal if I'm parrying closer to the edge of his blade because I have more leverage against him, like this, compared to here where he can push more against me. But regardless, you're looking at the blade, so maybe I make mine not so damn fine tuned that you have to look up at the tip of the blade where it's coming down. Maybe mine's a little too anal about it. Sure. But actually, no, because right there, the bottom part of his blade was what was threatening. So actually, that's totally fine. In my game, that would have worked. So if I was this close, I can parry even right there. And right, well, if I fucking time it right, Jesus. I'm looking really, really far down. I can also look, well, not so much there because if I'm here and the blade is coming down and I'm looking up, it's more like this. If I'm looking up, I'm like this, the bottom part's actually going to hit me first. So technically, if I parry too far up, the bottom part of the blade hits me first. And the top might not even hit me. I guess it wouldn't hit me at all, right? So parrying at the top doesn't make sense. I would parry here. So actually kind of supporting the system that I have. But see, like right there where he's coming with a horizontal strike and he looks far out. And then comes, but the delay, parry, now the attack comes. Parry, then it comes. It's like quite a bit of delay because there's like a parry response to having hit. There's attempt the parry, it hits, and then your guy's hands move in a direction, maybe opposite of the way the sword was coming in. It's coming in, I parry, and my hands, just the animation moves him over here, and now I'm able to riposte. Bam, my attack comes after. It's not parry, boom. It's not parry, immediately attack. There's no, because you need enough time to get back on target to aim your attack again. Mine's too fucking fast. Plus these attacks are a lot slower. That is, boom. That's like 50 frames there. That's like almost a whole second, right? See, so there, blade was coming real close, right here. This part is about to hit him. Body's here. This part's about to hit. And actually, right there, he didn't even look really at the blade. Just this area. And then it comes in. And then you can have these drag attacks and other stuff. I'm not a big fan. I don't like this kind of look at the guy where I'm swinging. That's how, I guess not exactly. I mean, but most of the time, probably swords coming with most of your strikes are probably this area. Even if you're bringing your sword up and then rotating it around so the blade comes around and hits him like this, I'm still going to see it. It's probably pretty rare that it's like that, where I'm literally looking this way, swinging the sword, because I know that the animation is going to be slower this way, and I can look further, somehow slow it down so it hits him slower. Because if I go here, boom, it hits him. Here it goes. Boom, it takes the whole swing. And then it hits like that. And see, he's looking in the fucking, looking over there. What is he doing? So that's next. I want not a system like that, but I think there needs to be more space between the parry and the attack here. There needs to be a bit of delay. I'm going to test with just a slower attack, then maybe just a slower front portion, then maybe adding some cushion in the front of the attack before it finally comes. If you're up close on a boss point blank and you parry, he's big, okay, the attack's going to hit him no matter what it. But if it's a smaller guy like this, same size as us, he's coming. Like that was hard to hit. I looked up and the sword immediately, second, ding, parry, sword's immediately coming down, and now I'm looking back down to get on target, and the sword hits him here. It hits him right on top of the head, even though the swing's almost done. It's already gone down. but it's still only hitting him in the top of the head because of how fast it was coming down. If I had looked down earlier and been fast enough, or if the attack was slow enough, it would be parry, looking down already, then the strike comes down. But instead it's parry, striking way too fast, but it's in the wrong spot. It's the end of the animation instead of it being the start of the animation. It's weird. So I'll slow it down and then test. But then after this, I'd like to add either chances or maybe depending on the type of attack the enemy did. Like whenever you receive an attack and parry it, maybe you receive what type of attack it was, so I can tell, did I parry a heavy attack or a light attack or whatever. If you parry a heavy attack of the enemy, then that triggers a multi-attack riposte on your end. So it's parry, boom, for a light parry riposte. Parry, boom, boom, boom for a fucking heavy attack. Something like that. I don't know. It would be cool seeing combos and stuff like that play out. I think the mechanics are cool, and that's what be. Also, I ordered so that I can visualize and actually feel this stuff out. I have a general decent intuitive sense of it because I've watched a lot of stuff. But now, fucking padded sword that I bought from the place, I accidentally hit the fan. I don't much. I have some Olympic fencing experience on a strip going forward backwards. But that's just fucking gay. I don't like the forward backwards stuff. It's cool to learn the feel of stuff and it's fun, but compared to being able to freaking walk around and parry and be smart about it and not immediately go in for the fucking kill like a dumbass, like it just in those the rules are just so stupid. So whatever, doesn't matter. But I also have that so that the animations can look better and be true to what stuff should look like and be informed. So that's it. All right, bye.